Hey, Grandma Bev here from Life with Grandma Bev, and welcome to this week's version of Ride Along with Me. Well, today I'm not going to do a whole lot, but I'm doing something which is very important to me, and that's I'm meeting my son, Alan, for dinner. For Mother's Day. He always takes me out to dinner for Mother's Day. We never do it right on Mother's Day because you know how crowded that can be. See, my little thing here is just wiggling. You know, my other one's on the ground. Bob's the only one that's been fiddling with this car, moving it in and out because of the roofers. And he knocked the other one down. I wonder if he's banged this. Go figure. Anyway, Alan is my second child. So he's the one in the middle. Today, right now, see, I'm leaving and it's 10 after 5. And it's, well, when I got in the car, it said it was 79. I guess because it was just sitting there facing the sun. I mean, it said 84, but right now as I'm driving, it's cooled down to 79. Gosh, what can I talk about? I've already talked about a bunch during the week. Well, who's going to go here? We're all waiting. This week, I've done a lot of those, should I keep or donate t-shirt videos? See, you guys are, why is it stopping like this? Why won't it stay? I don't want to keep fiddling with it. I can keep going like this. So put up with it as you start to drop. So I've been doing a bunch of those videos because when I'm gone, middle of next week, for a week, I won't be posting any new ones. I'll just have a bunch scheduled. So you'll see me. I'll be gone, but not forgotten. Going into the town next to us of Silverdale. And that's about 12, maybe 12, 15 miles from here. So, you know, this is really annoying me. Okay, am I supposed to be in this lane? Because it's the carpool lane. Had 2 people in there up until from 3 to 6. Anyway, I'm not happy with what this is doing. So I'm going to turn you off for right now, okay? And I'll come back on a little bit. Okay, well, I was trying to fix that other one from, you know, and it came off. So what did that man do to my car? But I was able to get this other one that sits on the dashboard up, so at least I can chat with you. Of course, this is a busy time to go down this road, but looking forward to this dinner. I got to pick where we eat, but you know, spaghetti's my favorite thing, so. I'm gonna have to bring half of it home, but I want to eat the whole thing because, you know, I'm trying to lose my weight. Now I gotta try to get over. Now it's no longer a carpool lane. This darn guy next to me here would just step on it. So slow back. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Oh, we did it. Our roof is done. They finished it Wednesday. And it looks so nice. It's a little bit different color than what it was. It's more of a grayish, whereas before it was more of a brownish, and I like this color better on it. So we had 3 days, about 12 hours a day of all this activity going on the roof. Didn't bother Callie in the least. That girl is just not afraid of anything. I mean, she'll startle, you know, but she doesn't run off and hide like our other cats did. I mean, they used to just go hide, and we wouldn't see them until whatever activity set them off was done. You know? So, yeah, that seems like I am further back from you with using this one. Did you happen to catch Callie's kickbox playing? Remember, I had gotten 2 boxes after Lucy crossed over the Rainbow Bridge, and so I didn't open them. I just saved them because I knew we'd get another kitty someday. So I finally did it with her. The first box she wasn't that interested in, but the second box she's been playing with those toys, so I don't know. What can I say? We still have the empty boxes. One we put underneath our bed. She likes to go under there. And the other one's still sitting out there in the family room, and she likes to go sit in that sometimes, so. We've got so much stuff on the floor of our living room and throughout the house here and there. And it's from the kitty. It's Callie's toys. We just leave them. She likes to play. Nobody comes over anyway, so who cares? And if they do, it's like, this is Callie's house. Originally, I had thought of going into town earlier today before meeting him for dinner. And go like to Dollar Tree, Goodwill, Kohl's, that kind of stuff. But I thought, why? There's nothing I need. Why spend the money? We're trying to cut back on what we spend because, you know, we're hoping maybe to buy a manufactured home down in Yuma next season, John. I don't know. We're waiting to see how the stock market goes and all that stuff. Lights coming on, of course. Trying to get over, and here we go. Got distracted because on the other side of the road, I could see where somebody hit the railing where to get off at the exit. Let's see. See, I don't have to do lights or little dings that ding when there's cars near me. I've got to look around the old-fashioned way. Bob's car does all the fancy stuff. That's why I'm afraid to drive it. Because it's too many things going on, or too many voices all of a sudden talking to me, or, you know, a lot of dings. So, I did promise him this summer I would try to drive it, so we'll see. I feel like I look like an old lady driving this car, and I do. I sit really low in cars. Bob says I look real little in the cars because I'm way down. And well, let's see if I can make the seat go up. Oh, that's the wrong one. Nope. But, you know, I'm doing the speed limit, so people go by and they look and they, oh, that's an old lady. Then they see me talking and they figure, oh, she's talking to herself or singing to the radio. Who cares? They don't even know I'm talking about them. The car's catching up with me. I guess now that we all passed the cop section there, people are speeding up. 60 miles per hour on here. I think at one point it was 55. This was years ago when Michelle was still a teenager, and we were coming back from Bremerton, where she took dancing lessons down there. And at that time, Bob had a pickup truck, but he had like a shell in the back. Well, Well, she wanted to have one of her friends come home with us. So we told her we can't. There's nowhere for the person to sit. We've got the pickup truck. Well, why can't we sit in the back? Well, we don't want to get a ticket. But of course, we finally gave in to Michelle. And we're driving on the freeway. Bob's driving. And he's doing maybe 2 over the speed limit. I mean, that's what assholes they were back then along here. And all of a sudden, a cop light comes on. And we're both like, oh, shit. He starts getting over. And Michelle and her friend are laying back in the back. And they said, what's going on? And we said, oh, we're getting pulled over by a cop. Well, they thought we were kidding. So I said, so don't make any noise. Don't say anything back there. Then all of a sudden they hear Bob excitedly talking to the cop. It's like, hey, we told you. Oh, gosh. Those were the days when Bob would get very excited and challenge, Now he didn't do that. Of course, he didn't pull over anymore, but if you wanted something solved for you, well, even now, if I want something solved for me that a company's doing wrong against me, I turn it over to Bob and he lets them have it. So it used to be a joke among us, What was Bob's reaction? He doesn't treat me that way, though. So I guess he's got to take it out on other people. Many of you watch 90 Day Fiancé, but I do because I do videos on it now. Well, it's kind of wrapping up now, or finishing up. They had the first hour of the tell-all. I love the tell-alls because that's when all kind of stuff comes out at work. So they had the first hour of it last Sunday night. Looks like it's going to be pretty good. I watch a lot more of those shows. Like I watched the 90 Day Fiancé Love in Paradise, which I did a couple of videos on that one. I didn't get that many viewers, so now why go through all that trouble? Because it's a lot to do those, And Married at First Sight, I think I did one of those. Didn't really get that many watchers. But they Married at First Sight last night had Decision Day. So nothing unexpected happened as far as who made what decisions to stay together. But there was one couple where they left us hanging. He was just about to say whether he wanted to get divorced or stay married, and then that was the end of the show for the night. Don't you just hate it when they do that? So I'm hearing that the next one will be in Chicago, Illinois. This one was in Nashville. God, these brakes are so sad to have. Now we're off the freeway. Just about there. Now he said he was going to be maybe 10 minutes later than originally said, which was 5:30, and it's 5:30 now, so hopefully I won't have to wait too long for him, because he's working, and I have to wait until he finished with his last conference call. So we can stop here at this light. Let's see, I wish I could get you closer to me here. So we're now in Silverdale. The place is really built up out here. This is where they built the other shopping center now. See, the regular mall's over that way. That's been there for years. This one's just opened up in the last several years, called the Trails at Silverdale. And it's got a lot of good shops in there. I mean, Old Navy moved there. Marshall's is in there. Home Goods. Sprouts. I'm trying to read the sign up there. Ulta. Which, I've gone to the Ulta a couple of times. Several times, really. The Disneyland of cosmetics. it's right up here to my right. Of course, there's a Red Lobster there too. But turn in right off this street. Oh, good. It's not crowded. The parking lots. Used to be you'd come here and you'd be driving round and round looking for parking. Okay, that means we won't have to wait long either. Let me see. Oh, wow. They're all empty because they're all pickups only. But there's still a lot of room here. Let me go down here where it's not the sun shining so brightly in the car. Oh, turn right into the sprinklers. Okay. That's right, my brake's broken. So, how do I look? Okay, I'm gonna go in, have dinner with my baby, and I'll be back after a while. I'm back. That was fun. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, so we were there. Well, I was there about 2 hours. He was a little later getting there because the conference call he was on took a little longer to finish. But, whew, I'm stuffed. Now I had spaghetti marinara. I was glad they have it back because for a while there they didn't have it, and that's a lot less calories. That was only 490 calories, and they only ate half of it and bringing the other half home. However, I gave in. I could tell he wanted dessert. So I had a dessert that was more calories than my spaghetti would have been. So, always good to see him, chat with him, because we don't get to do that much. Like I say, you know. Looks like I'm going to need my sunglasses still. Where are they? Whew. Well, it's 83. No, I went down to 81. It was 83 when I got in the car. I guess because it had been sitting. And it's down to 81 right now. And that's, I guess, 7:30 at night. Now it's kind of late to go into any stores. I said, do I want to go in any store or not? If I adjusted this a little bit, now it's too low. Oh dear, 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 dear. Well, I think the next light I get stopped at, I think I'm gonna end this video because the gods just aren't cooperating today. Or should I say the holders? Nobody coming in. So now I'm just going to get back on the freeway, go the same way I came. It's like I say, I'm not stopping anywhere, so that'll do it. Look at, see how now you're even dropping. Take it off. Anyway, you know what to do. Comment, share, subscribe, and like. I love you all. Bye. Hi, Grandma Bev here from Life with Grandma Bev, and my chauffeur today is Bob. And this is Friday, so I want to quick add this on the end of yesterday's video. We're on our way back into Silverdale to go to the skin doctor. So I thought I would add this because I know a lot of you will want to know what I find out about my nose. So we're taking the exact same route we took yesterday. So I'm not going to leave this on. I'll just come back on after we're through and give you an update. I'm back. Totally back at home. Well, my appointment went very well. This is just kind of a part of my rosacea, apparently, that flares up in once in a while. There's different types of it, apparently, and this is a different type. So, I'll be taking a little antibiotic for a few days whenever it flares up, and that's about all I have to do. Otherwise, the rest of my skin checked out fine because, I'm not in the sun much. I'm an indoors person. Bob didn't fare as well. He's got to have put stuff all over his face. It's kind of a precancerous kind of a thing. So the man never uses sunscreen. What can I say? So that will do it. I already mentioned to, comment, comment, share, subscribe, and like. So all you people that have been worrying about my nose, you can rest assured now. But you'll still have to maybe see it this way, because that's just how it is. I love you all. Love you for caring. Bye.